The following program is rated PGR. It's good for kids, teenagers, and adults. Some scenes may include
imagination.
If you like what you see, please subscribe and don't forget to ring that bell. Now on with the show.
I don't fit in, and I don't want to fit in.
The Watching Dead.
So, dudes, freaking last episode of The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon. Just in case you didn't know, I'm your friendly neighborhood black guy. I'm Willie Love, and I'm a black geek that loves The Walking Dead. Dudes, this episode was freaking excellent, man. It was beautiful. Unfortunately, this is the last episode of The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, Season 1. Anyway, this episode was freaking awesome, man. Especially the freaking ending. Dudes, man, so like, of course you already knew Daryl was going to be able to fucking handle the walker. I mean, like, even though it was souped up, it's still just a brainless corpse. And, like, Quinn, I believe he self-sacrificed. This was definitely self-sacrifice because the motherfucker got bit. He didn't want to admit it at first, but he did get bit. And so, like, slicing off his hand and sacrificing himself was exactly his only option because he was going to die anyway. And the fact that Daryl gave Isabel that message for him, it made her like Daryl more than Quinn. So like freaking they get out all that heroin stuff and they make it out, and this freaking like, I love the fact that like Falu, I think I pronounced the black dude's name, how they like snuck in there and he all had the freaking Uzi all tucked in and brrr, and then hit it back. That was totally freaking cool. That was cool. It was cool that how they escaped. It's cool that Isabel has freaking like thief powers. I mean, like, I don't know how she gets the stuff that she does, but she's got skills. And Laurent, he's all about freaking Daryl. It's like his surrogate father, his big brother or whatever. But like when they got to the nest, I was not expecting all of that. I was not expecting it to be actually a cool place, because if you've seen from any other episodes of any of the other Walking Dead shows, once they go to the Promised Land, that's where all the bad guys are. But unlike Terminus, the nest, very few times have I seen self-sacrifice actually play out in a good thing. But most times, self-sacrifice in any zombie film, TV, movie, what have you, is perfectly fine. Besides, he was bit, and it was time for him to freaking go. But like I said, I think Isabel was totally crushing on Daryl. She was asked this question before, but in this episode, we totally saw that she was feeling Daryl. I mean, like, he's Daryl Dixon, the freaking coolest loner ever. So, like, after getting out of all that craziness, them getting a vehicle, and he was working on an engine, we see old boy who wanted to freaking kill him ever since the beginning because he thought he killed his brother. But they wanted him to kill Laurent, and he ain't having that. And much of a cold-hearted motherfucker he might be, he is not a child killer. So we saw that he paid the punishment for that, because he's not giving up the nest either. So while at the nest, Daryl's getting all comfortable, nobody wants him to leave, but the whole point of the show was Daryl getting back home to where he knows anything. Like, France is cool, the artwork's great, this whole entire season has been completely cool, but Daryl has always said from the beginning that he's going home. And like, as we see at the end of this thing, he's like, you know, doing his loner deal. He's chilling in the dark by himself. He's taking his long walk. He found his grandfather, William Dixon, who like died on the beaches of Normandy. Kind of crazy. We threw some real life stuff in this, but you know, he was feeling that a little bit. He got a little teared up. Then all of a sudden, walkers came out every freaking where. Laurent's got a freaking book bag following him the whole time, so you know he wants to be with Daryl. And like I said, the ending was awesome because we got freaking Melissa McBride back, aka Carol, and she was not there to disappoint. Dude thought he had like a defenseless woman, and Carol knocked that ass out. So yeah, season 2, dudes, we're on the way. And like I said, this is going to be called The Book of Carol. So we'll probably get more of Carol's point of view than Daryl in the second season, but eventually they're going to link up and get back to home, the Commonwealth. So dudes, I'm Willie Love. I'm a black geek that loves The Walking Dead, because hashtag The Walking Dead will never die. And I will. Check you later.